Part of being a property investor is growing your day job income. Without your day job income, you're not going to be able to get access to debt from the banks, and you're not going to be able to grow and scale a multi-million-dollar property portfolio. My name's Luke. I talk all things real estate, renovating, and financial freedom here on the channel. Drop a like on this video and subscribe to the channel down below, and let's dive into talking about salaries. The purpose of this video is to help you understand how you can ask for a salary increase and how to compare yourself to the market. We're going to take a look at a salary guide in this video that you can go out there and download yourself and work out what other people in the market with similar expertise, similar years of experience, and similar job titles are earning. So you can go back to your boss and ask for a wage rise. When I first got out of university, I was on a measly $45,000 excluding super. Things have changed since then, and now the starting salary for graduate accountants is about $60,000. The important thing here is to keep growing your day job income because that's going to boost your leverage. Property is a game of leverage. It's taking your day job income plus a deposit and using those funds to control a much larger asset. Rough numbers means you could have a $100,000 deposit and say you're on $100,000 income, you could leverage and buy, say, a $500,000 asset. If you see 10% growth in that asset, then you're going to earn $50,000 for the year. Comparing that to if you only had the $100,000 and you had 10% growth, you would only see a $10,000 benefit for the year. What this means is you have magnified gains, but you can also have magnified losses. And this is where people can get caught in negative equity positions. For me, the ideal strategy is to grow your day job income as much as possible in as short a time frame as possible. So jump up the ranks very quickly, maximize your borrowing capacity, acquire the assets you need to acquire, and then you can pull back and work a job that's at a lower salary when you don't need the serviceability for the banks. So the salary guide we're going to be taking a quick look at today is from Hayes Recruitment. And Hayes have put out an FY23 guide which looks at locations and also looks at job titles to allow you to compare yourself to the market. So if you head over to Hayes' website, you can download this salary guide for yourself. And there are plenty of other salary guides out there. If you scroll down through the initial information, you can come to different industries and take a look at different salaries. Now, just for an example, I'm from the finance sector. So you can see there's an accounting and finance section, and it's broken down by state and by the type of company and job title. So these are the salary guides for a senior finance, financial controller, or finance manager, for example. And you can see here in Queensland, in Brisbane, Gold Coast, and the Sunshine Coast that a financial controller with a turnover of up to $100 million should expect a salary between $105,000 and $140,000. It's important to note that these exclude superannuation, which means these are the ex-super numbers. So the average is about $125K for a company with turnover of less than 100 mil. For companies with 100 to 300 mil, it's $140K. And for companies over 300 mil, it's $180K. And then it's slightly different depending on what state or major capital city you are in. So you can see Brisbane has $125,000 for a financial controller with turnover less than 100 mil. But in Sydney, for example, you would expect $153,000. That's because each location has different living and lifestyle costs, and there's different expectations for the salary in those areas. So it's really good to look at where you live, what your job title is, and work out what wage you should roughly be on. Now, this has a band as well. So you can see this one, for example, has 105 to 140,000, excluding super. So this would depend on your age, on your experience, how much value you bring to the company. And there are a bunch of different roles in here. You can see we look at group accountants, you've got financial accountants, systems accountants, it keeps going. So depending on what role, you can really look at your specific job title, what duties and job description you have, and then find comparable analysis in the job market. The funny thing here is it's almost like working and doing comparable market analysis on a property. The same thing can be done for your wage. You need to work out what the band is in terms of value, in terms of what your value is to the market for your job. And then you need to push for pay rises or look at jobs above your current position and work out how you can move your way up the ranks to grow your day job income. Now for me, like I said earlier, this is only for a period of time. I don't want to be tied to golden handcuffs where I'm stuck in a job because it's paying me a great wage, but I've also lifted my living and lifestyle expenses to meet my higher income. And if I left that job, our lifestyle would be significantly compromised. So my strategy is to grow your income as much as possible in the short term, buy the assets that you need to acquire, and once you've got your asset base, then you can have more choices. You might want to stick to that job because you enjoy it, you enjoy the wage, and you want to keep going in that career path. Or you might want to head down another career path. You might want to start your own business, you might want to branch out and do some contracting, you might want to head overseas and do something else. It's up to you at that point in time once you've got the asset base. But without this day job income and without understanding your worth in the market and maximizing your serviceability, you're not going to be able to move forward as a property investor. So to close out, here is the list of industries and insights and salaries that Hays have broken down in their FY23 report. You can see it covers accounting, architecture, banking, education, energy, execs, healthcare, HR, property, office, mining, logistics, legal. Almost all the range of industries that you can possibly think of are covered in this 210-page report. Now, this is from their wide database and the research core of Hays Recruitment. This information can be super useful to make sure you're not underselling yourself in terms of your value at your day job. The way you can go and download this report is head over to Hays, type it in Google, and plug in some information. They will ask for your email address, but then you can download this free report and take a look for yourself. Whether you're looking to shift industries or take the next step in your career progression, it's a good idea to keep your finger on the pulse when it comes to your salary in the market. The power is in the hands of employees at the moment. Businesses are struggling to find the right staff who are the right fit for the right price. So employees have a little bit more bargaining power at this point in time. This is not always going to be the case. At some point, the power will swing back to employers and they will be able to be a little bit more selective with which staff they promote and which staff they choose to hire. So make sure you take advantage of the market conditions, understand your worth in the market, and push for that higher salary within reason. This will allow you to grow a property portfolio if that's something you're interested in doing. And obviously, if you and your partner are working, double income, no kids, so dinks, double income, no kids is a great position to be in to start and grow your property portfolio, and then things might slow down as you have a family. I hope you found these salary insights and tips useful, and how maximizing your salary and understanding your worth in the market can really make a difference to your situation. If you're looking for a Brisbane-based buyer's agent, head over to purposeproperty.com.au to book in a free strategy session with myself. Otherwise, drop a like on this video, subscribe to the channel down below, and click this video over here for more things real estate, renovating, and financial freedom. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.